Welcome back to the chat. So this is going to be your reading here for who is thinking about you right now. We're going to check in the energy and see if we could grab a quick reading for who is thinking about you right now. All right, so 4 piles here today. Let's get started. Pile 1. Who is thinking about my pile 1? What are they thinking about you? Okay, so who and what? Okay, what I'm seeing here is it could be a friend group or water sign here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like you may have had to distance yourself because you felt like you were spending too much time on this. Maybe it was a friend group that you had to dissociate yourself from because you had a lot of different goals or ambitions that didn't really include them. Maybe you felt like you were giving your friends too much time and your ambitions took a back seat. So you had to separate yourself from there and realign yourself with your goals and your mission. You could be traveling right now, or you've had to travel away from them. I'm seeing you were starting to burn yourself out trying to give to them too much, or give to the notion that, staying connected with them was costing you emotionally, I would have to say. For some of you, this could be a relationship, and for some of you, it's a friend group here. I'm seeing water or fire. Okay, so you have had to go to start a new project here. I'm seeing that you're starting to get some results from that. Maybe it took a real long time, but yeah, you've had to go very far away, and you have limited your connection and conversation with them. I feel like it's working out for you now, but it could have really had a very slow start here. You may have had a lot of false starts for this project, but I see it's starting to pick up. And the main thing that they're saying about you is that you've moved on here. You're having a lot of new ideas. Maybe they're posting that you have new ideas here and you're very vocal. Maybe they've seen you posting online a lot, but they wonder where you haven't come back to hang out. Okay, guys? So I'm seeing they don't really know all the latest that's been up with you, but they have been talking about you, that you've made a lot of new moves. It's not something negative, right? It's just that they feel like, oh, you're very busy. And I'm seeing that is true. You've been very busy, and none of this has to do with others. It's all a lot of work that you've been doing on your own. It only concerns you, right? I'm seeing you've done a lot. You've been very patient with yourself for these results. I see you've had also a phase where it was your work and your energy just were stagnant also. So that like emotionally took a toll on you. And I'm seeing you've repaired that. You've made it through that. You've triumphed. 5 to the 6 of cups. You've persevered, right? You persevered from a very dark night. Okay. So even when you separated from this group, right? It wasn't like a straight incline, right? You actually had some challenges also that you had to face before things got a lot better. You may have also recovered from an illness. Okay, so pile 1, it's a friend group that has been talking about you, and what they're saying about you is that you've really moved up, you've really moved on, you've leveled up. They don't know all the latest, but they're saying your praises. Could have been your birthday recently. All right, pile 1, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Pile 2, this is going to be a reading here for who is thinking about you and what are they saying, Who is thinking about you and what are they thinking about you, okay? Let's see. My pile 2. Who is thinking about my pile 2 right now, okay? Let's see. It's a general reading. Let's see. Who's thinking about my pile 2 right now? 4 cups, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, this could be a love interest you've stepped away from. You've set this behind you because maybe they were playing very hot and cold with you. So you're really putting an end to this chapter. I feel like this person is thinking about you right now. They're thinking about what led to an emotional standoff. Maybe you feel like this person was very unavailable. I'm seeing they still may be, but you connected on the premise that you were both feeling very lucky. Maybe things were just happening really fast, sparks flew, and things were happening really fast, but uh, they died as fast as they started because I feel like you pulled back in some way. Uh, you pulled back because you're not sure if this person is level with you or honest with you. Maybe you feel like things are were going to the trajectory of things. It was leading to a uneven place, right? You felt like maybe there's not going to be equal give and take in this connection, so you realize maybe this person's a little unemotional, so you kind of took yourself out of there before things can get worse. All right, I feel like you did imagine giving equal to this, but you easily just turned it off. I feel like you are used to getting trapped in this way, so I feel like you pumped the brakes. You've moved on for the most part from this person, even though they were uh, a promising prospect. I feel like this person does make you happy in a lot of ways, but you feel like they may be holding back emotionally, and you didn't want to deal with someone who's emotionally unavailable. Siren went off, the music went off at some speeding car, so it could be in the name of control, or you suspect that. So that's why you're like, I don't know, I don't want to be with any game player like this. Maybe this person's playing games with you, or maybe you feel like they have many other options, or they have the liberty to date around, and you feel like you can't really tie them down from that. So you don't really want to expose yourself as a needy person. So maybe you're like trying to play the field backwards, back at them. But it's not that you're playing. It's just that you're serious about if someone is gonna be this hot and cold shit with me, then I'm not really gonna really entertain it. And you're sticking to that decision. I feel like maybe even if you do still have some affection for this person, but you're honest about how you feel. Maybe you also haven't really told them that, but so you on your side are also playing some kind of emotional long game here. But maybe you feel you were being more vulnerable with them and you didn't feel that energy be reciprocated. So this person is thinking about you. Okay, what are they thinking about you, huh? 10 of Wands and the Moon. They feel like you have a lot of secrets, or you're indecisive, actually. They feel like there's some kind of affair here. Okay, you think they have options, they think you have options. And this person feels like since you have options, that they weren't going to overcommit or be overzealous in approaching you. I feel like this person may have stated their case, but they feel like leaving it up to you. They may have been leaving it up to you and seeing what you do, what you're gonna do, but you try to do that to them, I feel like. So there was like this standoff, but I do feel like something is going to change between you two. But at the way things are, how it is that you both don't want to increase the burden here, but you both see the prospect of a relationship here, an even relationship. It's just no one is budging because you both want the other person to make a move here. You both could be homebodies who get stuck in their head quite a lot. But I do feel like there is some flirtatious energy here, but you're both rather keeping it professional and above board. All right, pile two. So that's who is thinking about you right now. All right, love you guys. See you later. Pile three, this is going to be your reading here for who is thinking about you and what are they thinking about you. All right, so let's see right now. Who is thinking about my pile three? Let's jump in and see right away. Pile three. Who's thinking about my pile three and what are they thinking about? Okay, so. Who's thinking about my pile three? Okay, this is someone you may have had an argument with or a relationship where you stepped back from pursuing this. Maybe you two had a disagreement about finances or activities or the growth or direction, the path in which you want to take your finances. You could have had a standoff with somebody that is younger than you. Okay, this could be a connection. It could be a workplace connection or it could be a romantic connection where the person is a younger than you. They could be an earth sign. You could be a water sign here. I'm seeing Capricorn. All right, so you two may have had a discourse where there's a very negative taste in your mouth at the end. By the end, both people's mood was like messed with. You found it very negative toward the end. I feel like you were encouraging them to invest in something and maybe they declined. This person was being honest, but I'm seeing their opinion may have put you in your head a little bit. You're maybe going in circles about who's right, who's wrong. Yeah, it was a fight that may have changed everything between you two. I see there's mutual respect between you two still, but I feel like, okay, let's say this is a new relationship, right? This could have been your first big fight. Maybe you have a clashing opinion about your financial beliefs or your perspective. Maybe that clashed. Maybe deciding where to live. That may have been something that clashed. Or maybe you're trying to tell them, oh, quit your job so you can come move with me over here. And they're like, oh, man, no, how you can tell me to change my whole life? And something about a promise or future commitment is something that you two are disagreeing on. So this is a person who's thinking about you. It is your lover or your employee. It could also be your partner, okay, when it comes to business, right? So there's a disagreement here, and you both are thinking about this separately, and you're trying to find out the most profitable situation, and also you're trying to maybe subtly overpower each other. But I do see that you're leaving emotions at the table here. I mean, you may have let it out on the table, but I'm seeing you two are going to go towards a practical solution, whatever that may be. You're going to draft your practical solution, they're going to draft theirs, and you're going to come back to the table arguing from a place of logic rather than having a power struggle, right? So you're going to try to find the most potent solution to the matter at hand. I'm seeing both of you kind of like were really polarized by this. And it's causing you to both to be in your head, and you're talking about it with yourselves, but you're not talking about it to each other, because it kind of feels like it's kind of making you feel like, okay, it's me against them, right? When the truth is you're both our partners, and you're going to figure this out together very soon. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what else are they thinking about? Yeah, they're thinking about the best practical solution here that is that no one has to lose in, and that you both can turn a profit on this. You both can help, and no one has to lose. No one has to beat the other person. So you both are working on a situation here. You're both thinking about each other. They're thinking about you, and they're thinking about how to make a solution where nobody has to lose. Okay, pile 3? I love you guys. See you later. And there, pile 4. So this is going to be a reading here for who is thinking about you and what are they thinking about you. All right, so let's see pile 4. Who is thinking about my pile 4 right now? Who's thinking about my pile 4 right now? Okay, I feel like this could be someone that you've had a recent win with. You may have had a recent win with this person, or someone that you recently manifested into your life. They may be wondering like what you're up to right now. This person may suspect you. They may suspect you of selfish intentions. I see mostly they have a positive energy towards you, right? They want to go towards you, but they may feel very stonewalled. Maybe they feel like you don't answer messages on time or in a timely manner. It leads them to suspect you or grow suspicious of you, okay? So this is someone you may have seen recently. You may have dated them, or you may have talked to them once or twice. There's someone new in your life that's thinking about you in a very romantic sense. Maybe they have a matrimonial interest in you. They would like to marry you or get engaged with you. But this person is possibly doubting the prospect because they feel like maybe you're playing busy. You're not really busy or something. They may be assuming that. I'm seeing you are, but they may be assuming that, you know, you're just taking your sweet ass time trying to manipulate them in some way. They have that suspicion, but I'm seeing that suspicion is not exactly deterring them away fully. They still feel like you're a good catch, and they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you because of that. They're thinking about, okay, how do you fit into their life? They're thinking about how do you fit into their world. They think that you're very successful, and they think that the success would continue if you were to be together. They think that you would make a great team. I feel like one or both of you may be educators, or you may be in a very prestigious field. Two could be professionals that require a college education here. Or you two both could be in business with the Emperor there. Okay, I'm seeing that, yeah. They're thinking about how you would fit, financially. They're thinking about kids. Maybe you've discussed that. Okay, this could be a suitor that you met through a matrimony website, or this could be a suitor that you just met while you're dating, or whatever it is that you do or try, They're really happy to meet you, Nine of Cups. They feel like you could be everything, but at the same time, they're like wondering, okay, this is a little too good to be true. So they're taking it with a grain of salt. So there's like a healthy level of suspicion here. Like, what selfish thing you may be up to. I mean, everyone's up to something. So they're just being practical about it. They're not being overly suspicious, but you're in their head enough to say, hey, this person is interested in you, and they're taking it serious. They're taking it serious enough not to be oblivious to the risk that you may be seeing other people, or texting other people while you're ignoring them. They really do feel like you have options, and that they know that changing your life right away may not be such a quick process. They're ready for it to take a while. All right. So that's who's thinking about you. They're a person who finds you to be a very lucky person for them. They feel lucky to have met you, and they're trying to tie you down in some way. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later. PicklePal.com, aceofchalices.net. You know how it is. Later.